What's up, guys? So, as many of you who've been following my channel for a while now know, Dan the Plastic Man and I have had a bet since the beginning of this season of IBO, and it is what the identity of the masked man Vidar is. Seemingly, we've kind of run into an existential problem all of a sudden, because it's spoiler alert right here. Bam, spoilers. Boom. There will be a spoiler alert in the title, just in case. Um, so from here on out, spoilers. Quit watching the video, guys. So from here, the existential issue. What happens when you take the body and Gundam of one person, and you take the downloaded and copied consciousness of another, and put them into one machine? So, the big spoiler of the season, Vidar is Galileo, who did survive. But he is also Ein, because they basically downloaded Ein's consciousness into the computer and gives him a total new version of the AV system, to whereas the computer that is Ein completely takes over Galileo's body and uses the extra processing space or something, so that the pilot no longer has to sacrifice himself to pilot the Gundam at full ability. The computer is doing it. So Galileo switches off, Ein switches on, and takes over. Kind of an existential issue here. So I'm going to put it up to you guys, because, a lot of you have, of course, seen my Shut Up Dan video, because I was trying to preemptively beat him to gloating. Now, because of this weird existential issue, and I'm talking with Dan about it right now, but I want to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you think? Because this does raise an issue. Yes, Galileo is still alive. Yes, he is the person behind this mask. But it's also Ein. At least in the concept of being within the suit, of being inside the Gundam and piloting it, he becomes Ein. Galileo goes away, Ein takes over. Yeah, that's just weird. First of all, I don't think that's ever happened ever in any Gundam that I've ever heard of. But second of all, is he technically Ein and Galileo? I don't know. Gundam and pilot have the same name, same identity as Vidar. Gundam and pilot become the same person? Because the pilot is no longer piloting the Gundam is piloting itself with the pilot's body, with the consciousness of another person, who previously was completely and utterly downloaded into the AV system. So, it's just an interesting debate. I'm not going to entirely concede defeat, because yes, it is Galileo running around, but it's also Ein in the case of being in the Gundam. I kind of want to leave it to you guys to help decide. Yes, there's going to be the Dan fanboys. You're going to say, no, Dan's totally right and all that. But Dan said it was Galileo only. Technically, it's also Ein. So, what do I do here, guys? What do we do? Put it into a poll in the description down below, because this is a weird situation. Very crazy situation, into the fact that they've taken all of the technology that they played with early on to get Ein's thing, and then it turns around that that's what McGillis needed so that he could even pilot the Bale, or Bile. And so now we've got a Gundam out for another Gundam with another gun. Either way, you guys tell me down below, is Vidar both Ein and Galileo? I'll link to the description down below for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. I will put the Daisuke link in the description. Go watch it. Come back with your opinion, because it's a weird situation. Okay? And Dan, I know you're going to watch this possibly at some point. Not conceding defeat entirely yet, because you have to admit, the introduction of Ein into the whole concept of it does sort of throw off that it's just Galileo. Yeah. All right. Catch you guys later. And yeah, there's some good reviews coming up this week. Bye.